Do you know the dangers of anxiety? Anxiety can actually make you are waiting for, let's say you're waiting for the fruit of the womb, and every month you'll be anxious. Oh, let me not see my period this month. Let me not see it. Let it not come out. Anxiety can spoil everything for you. I've been there. It happened to me. You know, the last video I made, I told you about what happened to my mother. Because of all the pains that surrounded her at that point in time, I said, God, please don't let me go through this pain because I don't know if I can endure what she really took in, you know. But God answered me in a way that I got married and I was not that agitated. But before you know what is happening, I kept waiting. And someone was like, this one you are not pregnant yet. Maybe this little girl that is walking around you and your husband wants to give birth for you people since you people cannot give birth. And I was like, what? For how many months of marriage? And someone also told me, a very close person to my heart said, if you didn't give birth for your husband, that is to say, remember that the fault is yours. That is not your husband's fault. I said, why will you say that? He said, yes, because it's the woman's fault whenever a child doesn't come easily. And I come to ask, why is it always a woman's fault whenever they go to marriage and children are not forthcoming? Why do we always blame women? I want to ask that question. Please, you can go to the comment section and let's discuss it. Why is it that society always blame women when there's a delay in childbearing in marriage? Well, it made me to remember what my mother told me. Mommy said she was cooking. One woman took a wrap of a baby's poo and dropped at her pot of soup. And she was crying. Why did you do this? He said, shut up. Will you be a poor? There's that adage, I don't know how to explain it really in English, but that she's doing her a favor. You don't have a child, and I brought a baby's poo for you to see. So you should be grateful that you saw a baby's poo, not to talk of the baby, because I know you will never see a cry of a baby. Mommy was mad. Mommy said she ran into the bush to cry to the Lord. Daddy followed her. And I said, God, I don't know if I can take in as much as my mother took in her time. Please bless me. Bible said, bless me early. You know, like the Bible said about Job, that Job said what he feared most has befallen him. And it was like it's coming to pass in my life. I said, God, months are going. I'm not showing yet. It's not as if nothing is happening. Lord, please bless me now. Give me this thing now. I want to carry my children. And I was agitated to the extent one day my husband said, I thought they told me that I'm married to a woman of faith. So where is the faith? This thing is not easy. I know. I'm telling you. So, to the glory of God, God answered me. That was why I called that child testimony. God answered me. And do you know another testimony? As he answered me, it didn't take long. The second child came, the third child came. The testimony is without seeing menses. I wasn't seeing menses, but children were coming. That person that said, will she ever get pregnant? Is it for her to get married? Let her come and have children. Somebody actually said that to me. And God proved it by holding my menses and releasing the children. One, two, three. And I'm like, God, you do this one. So I have come to encourage you. It doesn't matter who is saying what. What matters is where do you anchor? If your anchor is in Christ, the God that answered my mother, the God that answered me will answer you. If your anchor is in Christ, you will not go to any deity or any mundane God to destroy the destiny of that child that God is about to give you in a hurry. Do you know that sometimes when you will be in a hurry, I want to get it, and maybe God have blessed you already, and you now go to the deity, they will take the glory that belongs to God and be hunting the innocent child's destiny. Please, I beg you, hold on to God. Don't let go. He is never late. It doesn't matter how long you have waited. My God is never late. I know why I'm saying this. I've encountered a lot of waiting mothers, to the extent that even the so-called husband that you should lean your head on his shoulder, is now castigating you. But please, I beg you, wait. If God answered Sarah, he will answer you. If he answered Elizabeth, he will answer you. What about Hannah? If God did it for them in the past, he is the same today, yesterday, and forever. I've come to encourage you. They that do wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. And you know the icing on the cake? He said, for your shame, you shall receive double. So wait for him. Remember, he's never late, and he cannot be late in your case.